Welcome to the Water Affordability Dashboard. This video will highlight key features of the dashboard. More information about the dashboard can be learned from our main affordability website. We provide a set of instructions to get you started and information icons that you can click on to see how you can engage with different sections of the dashboards. The dashboard is set up with a map on the left. The states that are shaded in blue have data in the dashboard. We are working to add more states as the data become available. You can zoom into the map by using the buttons on the left, entering an address, selecting a state from the drop-down menu on the right, or selecting utility from the drop-down menu on the right. You must zoom in to see utilities and to make the information boxes on the bottom left and top right function. The panel to the right of the map provides several options for you to select utilities of similar characteristics based on location, state, size of the drinking water utility, and ownership type of the drinking water utility. You can also select to see the affordability metrics based on different volumes of water usage. We provide an image to help you select the volume that best represents your households or the characteristics of water usage in your utility. Let's look at Pennsylvania and zoom in. Now you can see the utilities. You can add or remove county and municipality boundaries from the map. The color of a utility represents the affordability burden level for households at the selected volume. The colors are based on the combination of two affordability metrics as shown in this help icon here. If you increase the volume to 8,000 gallons, you will see the colors on the map change. As you scroll over the utilities, you will see information about the utility and its affordability metrics show up in the bottom left corner of the map. You will also notice a chart appear in the top right. The chart is showing how many block groups within the utility are categorized into different burden levels. In some utilities, income is fairly similar across the utility and there is little change. In other utilities, there is a large diversity of incomes. Let's select a utility from the map or the drop-down menu. We selected Bethlehem City Authority. Now the map zooms in and you see the affordability burden by block group. If you move the mouse over the block groups, you can see information in the bottom left about that block group. To learn more about the utility and how it compares with its selected peers, you must scroll down. The big red arrow below the map invites you to scroll down. The gray bar provides a quick definition of affordability metrics on the left and a description of the selections made in the map above and the number of utilities being displayed in the charts. Here we selected Pennsylvania, which reduced the number of utilities from 1,800 to 330. The map and the charts are linked together. What you select in the map is what will be displayed in the charts. Below the map are a series of tabs that provide information about a selected utility with its peers. The tabs provide information about who lives in the service area, the cost of water services, the affordability of water service bills given who lives in the service area, and a summary of how different affordability metrics change with the amount of water used. We provide additional videos to describe each of the tabs. We will only get you started here. In the Who Lives in My Utility, you see a series of charts that show how population has changed over time, the age distribution, the racial and ethnic composition, income composition, unemployment, and the age of households and their potential pipe infrastructure. The selected utility is highlighted while the gray lines in the charts represent the other utilities, their peers, based on your selections above. How much do water services cost? Here we provide you three pieces of information: the estimated monthly household bill for water services, drinking water, wastewater, and stormwater if present. We also provide some information about the rates data, including the year the rate started, the year the data were entered, and the website where the data were found. We also provide some charts that allow you to look at how much each gallon of water costs on the left. The highlighted line is the selected utility, and the light gray lines are all other utilities based on your selection above. On the right, you see the monthly bill for drinking water and the amount of that bill that comes from surcharges, usage charges, or fixed charges. We also show you the percent of the bill that is fixed. The little dots and the boxes show the typical range for the other utilities based on your selections above. How affordable are water services provides information about the affordability of those bills based on the cost of services and who lives in the utility. The income dedicated to water services is the initial chart showing how many households share a similar burden level. The selected utility is highlighted and shown with the other utilities selected in the map above. Hover over the highlighted utility to learn more about what the data are showing. You can see a table version based on census income brackets by clicking on the checkbox. Additionally, you can hide charts and show other charts looking at different affordability metrics. We can show several box plots comparing different affordability metrics. Again, the selected utility is highlighted and shown relative to peers. The information icon can help orient you to interpret the graphs. We can click on the affordability burden to see a chart representation of the map above. The colors are identical to those shown in the map. The selected utility is highlighted and compared with peers. The chart legend can be adapted to show other utilities by state, size, or ownership type. We also provide a table summarizing the number of utilities and block groups in different burden levels, and a chart that shows how burden changes for the selected utility from 0 to 16,000 gallons of water. Lastly, the How Does Affordability Change by Water Usage provides a series of charts that show the percent of utilities at different levels of affordability from 0 to 16,000 gallons. This chart shows how sensitive utilities are to increased water usage for different sections of the population: minimum wage earners, low-income households, and medium-income households. That is an overview of the Affordability Dashboard. We hope this video has been helpful.